Into the space. We got a brother here that's going to bring us in with some dope poetry. Speak to our hearts a little bit, wake us up. This brother was nominated as poet. He's a nominee for Poet of the Year. Make some HEAT Symposium. Bring him to the stage. Wonderful noise for our good dear brother from Stockton, California. Brandon, come on, put some hands together, make some noise for our brother as he comes to share some poetry with us.
My mother was a magician in the kitchen. She could work miracles with practically nothing. Turn nothing more than a few spices, chicken, and rice into a full course meal. I mean, everything in my belly filled to the brim. I remember the way my skin would tingle every time I would hear that sizzle in the pan, smell that aroma through the house. And I also remember the way I felt my skin tingled when his body hit the ground. My nose smelt all of his soul rising up out of his body. And I remembered that day feeling so hopeless, wondering whether or not I could find that piece of myself that was buried 6 feet deep alongside him. And I remembered how my mother was a magician in the kitchen. I remembered how she took barely anything and turned it into something spectacular. And isn't that what we do? Isn't that exactly what we make these lives out of? The scraps in which this society decided to hand us and then turn them into something beautiful. Isn't that black magic? Isn't this black excellence in which we come up here on this stage and open up our wounds so this world can see, yes, we are scarred, but we are still fighting. No matter the fatigue we may experience, we still come up here with our hands raised, not out of fear, but instead prepared to box this society until it comes to its knees and says, you know what? We will give you equality. We will give you everything that you ask for, because the only thing we have ever asked for is a spot at the table and an opportunity for our voices to be heard. I'm telling you right now, my mother taught me how to cook. She taught me how to take my raggedy neighborhood and how to take my good, clean heart alongside all the others around me and to turn that into something beautiful, because it's no longer about leaving the hood, but changing the hood. So I'm here to tell you today, I'm ready to be a magician in my neighborhood, help whip some of those young boys and girls into the most beautiful things this world has ever seen. Entrepreneurs, doctors, teachers, lawyers, whatever they desire to be, they can become. Use these words as my bullets, shoot them straight through the heart so they can understand healing has always been there. I'm longing for the day in which we realize the sun is not too far off the horizon.
Come on, when a brother comes and spits some fire like that, let's make some noise.
This is an ALG production.